Okay, welcome to the first video in the Discrete Math video series. We are discussing Chapter 1 Logic, Section 1 Propositional Logic. The first chapter, or subsection of the section is just kind of talky and not terribly important, so I leave it to you to read that. I'm going to just move right along. In the section on propositions, let's start with just a formal definition of what is a proposition. A proposition is a declarative sentence that is either true or false, but not both. Let's look at some quick examples of propositions. Non-propositions. It's easier to see, right? Because your mind tends to think about just about any generic sentence that you think of is generally something that is a proposition. But anything that is a question is not a proposition, right? Because questions are neither true nor false. Exclamations are not propositions. Those are neither true nor false. Commands are neither true nor false. Sentences with undefined meaning are also neither true nor false. How could a sentence be both true and false? Well, maybe that's a philosophical question that we won't get into, but maybe that little caveat is there just in case anybody wants to quibble with it, but maybe that's not even possible. Anyway, let's not worry about the both case, because most of the time things are not propositions because they are neither true nor false. Okay, let's look at least a few examples of some things that are propositions. So an example of something that is a proposition is the sentence that all swans are white. That's a proposition. Turns out to be a false proposition. There are black swans in the south of Australia and similar regions. Another proposition is Joe Biden was the 46th president of the United States. I guess as I say that, maybe the correct tense is, but he also was, as of yesterday, as I record this. Anyway, whatever. Let's move along. Let's call that an example of a true proposition. Okay, now that we have that little intro, let's do some exercises. So, which of the following are propositions? For those that are propositions, what is their truth value? When I say what is their truth value, I'm asking, for the proposition, is it true or is it false? Okay, so here are the sentences. Miami is the capital of Massachusetts. Atlanta is in Georgia. 2 + 3 is 5. 2 + 3 is 4. Go home now. Can I ask you a question? And 2 to the n equals 100. So those are the things that you are to classify into proposition or not proposition. And for the ones that are a proposition, any one that is a proposition, it determine whether it is true or false.